Justice Guard operates through dedicated divisions designed to restore accountability. Operation Exposure publicly documents verified misconduct through a transparent archive, a weekly podcast, and citizen tip reporting, bringing attention to cases that would otherwise be buried. LexGuard conducts rigorous legal audits to determine whether laws, statutes, and precedent were applied correctly, producing formal reports that can be used to file complaints with attorneys general and state bar associations. And LexGuard Academy empowers citizens through legal education and pro-se coaching. Because rights don't mean much if people don't know how to defend them. Free Will Society believes every person has inherent worth. We are a refuge for those who have been ignored, dismissed, or harmed by systems meant to protect them. We advocate for children who cannot defend themselves. We support parents whose rights are overridden or erased. We stand with individuals who face coercion, retaliation, or exploitation simply for telling the truth. This is not about ideology, it's about humanity. Every child deserves protection. Every family deserves respect. And no institution should have unchecked power over another human being's life. Because accountability does not protect itself. Because truth does not preserve itself. And because freedom does not survive on silence. Justice Guard, Operation Exposure, LexGuard Academy, and Free Will Society each serve a different role, but they share the same mission: to protect the innocent, to document the truth, to defend the rule of law, and to ensure no one stands alone against abuse of power. This work is not about politics, it's not about ideology, and it's not about tearing institutions down. It's about restoring trust by making accountability visible, lawful, and unavoidable. When systems fail, citizens step forward. When records disappear, truth is preserved. When power goes unchecked, it is documented carefully, lawfully, and publicly. That is what these divisions do. Together. If you've been harmed, if you have evidence, if you believe integrity still matters, you are not alone. This is where accountability begins again. This is where the record is kept. This is where the truth stands its ground. Justice Guard and its divisions stand watch. Not for institutions, not for politics, but for the people. This work is slow, it is careful, and it requires independence. That independence is only possible because of donors who believe accountability should not depend on politics, power, or access. Your support doesn't fund outrage. It funds records. It funds legal analysis. It funds archives that cannot be erased. It funds education for citizens who would otherwise stand alone. Donors make it possible for us to follow facts wherever they lead, to protect whistleblowers, to preserve the public record, and to shine light where silence has done harm. There are very few places left where truth is pursued without fear or favor. This is one of them. If you believe accountability still matters, if you believe the rule of law deserves defenders, if you believe citizens should never be powerless against abuse, then your support becomes more than a donation. It becomes a safeguard. Very few organizations are structured to operate outside partisan pressure, while still producing work serious enough to matter. Justice Guard and its divisions operate independently, by design, by necessity. Even fewer are willing to publish the record when silence is the easier option. That is the role Justice Guard has chosen to fill. If you believe the greatest risk to the country is not disagreement, but unaccountable power, if you believe the rule of law requires guardians, not slogans, then your support becomes something rare. It becomes insulation for truth. It becomes protection for the public record. And it becomes an investment in accountability that cannot be quietly undone.